by living in Hooker, the small town, being able to walk up and down the streets and not be frightened. The garbage burning in the barrels in the alleyway, I loved it. Trick-or-treating with no fear and not having to be with your parents and not having to go through every piece of candy for fear that there were blades in it and poison and everything else. Close, like the churches, and everyone was so close to their church families. Just manners, kindness towards others, helping older people, wanting to help each other. Just closeness with friends, playing in each other's houses, just having fun together, doing things together, swimming together, being together, studying together. It was just wonderful. But I remember Mr. Brumley in grade 5. And Mrs. Adams. I love Mrs. Adams. I really admired Mr. Stout as a band director. Coach Harris, oh, well, he was great, yeah.
I always liked Don Potter. He taught math up there and algebra, and anyway, and of course he was my coach too. I always thought a lot of Don Potter. He lived in Walters, Oklahoma, and I don't know if anybody remembers his son Richard, but Richard is the postmaster in Walters. I had to run a pump down to Stevensville, Texas for repair. And I went back through Walters, Oklahoma, and I went to the post office. I asked for Richard. He said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I would like $100 worth of 1-cent stamps." And he just looked at me like, "You gotta be kidding." He said, "You want what?" And I said, "I want $100 worth of 1-cent stamps." And he just shook his head, and I go, "Spot Farley, Hooker High School, 1971. And he couldn't believe it.